So last episode was an action-packed extravaganza, and now today we're gonna get some answers about Akira's overdrive mode, because that's awfully fishy. Waking from some vigorous shaking and open my eyes to a familiar frown of my favorite fire warhead. Wait, she's in her room?
Hey! Wake up!
So groggy, I half mumble a response. How did you get in here?
Nikki let me in and told me you were still sleeping. Now wake up!
She's looking good. I'm not waking.
What?
I reached out from my bed and grabbed Kyra's arm on the floor to me. Oh. She loses her balance to the tears that fall me in the
Hey! Let me go!
She begins to pull away, hold her close, her face inches from my arm, and her hair tickles me as it falls around her face. I gently kiss her cheek. She pauses, and I can feel the warmth of her face as I kiss her cheek. Galen, join me. She hesitates and then tries to pull away again.
No! We have to!
And my voice calls out.
Jeez, guys, at least close your door.
Nikki pops her head in the room and then mimics a look of disgust before closing the door on us. Kyra breaks free of my grasp and leaps from me as soon as she hears Nikki.
Nothing's happening!
Hey, Nikki's laughter is clearly on the side of the door.
Likely story.
She whirls at me, her face even redder than I thought.
Idiot!
Kyra pouts.
Ugh! Forget it.
I'm just teasing, I'll get up. She crosses her arm like she doesn't believe me. I'm about to throw off my blankets and I remember I decided to wear to bed last night. You might want to look away for a second.
Why?
I'm not going to go. Oh, well, I wasn't expecting someone to show up this morning, so I'm not exactly dressed. Kyra blinks and then whirls her face away from me.
Why aren't you wearing any pajamas?
I just told you why.
Do you not usually wear them?
Never
Never mind. I don't want to know. I'll be waiting outside. Just hurry up.
I'm not curious. I'm just so curious. I want to pick the other option. She grins because of this. Oh, feel my he's wearing boxers. Here's her first her eyes and rolls away from him.
You idiot! Why are you naked?
Technically, if I have boxers, I'm not naked. I'm not naked.
You may as well be.
It's not like I was expecting you on the show from this morning.
So, are you trying to tell me you always sleep naked?
Wow.
Idiot! Hurry up and get dressed.
I'm showing where my legs are.
Wait.
What? Kyra races.
At least wait for me to leave first.
Why? You've already seen
That's
them.
not the point. That's.
I don't want to piss her off. Even though it's fun.
Why? Do you? Never mind. I'll be waiting.
Lila closed the door behind her. She must really want to ensure the door was actually closed. I sat on my bed and grabbed my clothes. I get dressed. I let Kyra back in the room as I had to wash her and freshen up. While I return, Kyra's already sitting at my desk. She looks up as I join her.
Here.
My tab brings up a notification I set up with books and notes. I open the attachment she sent me.
These are the templates I use for my study guides. I thought they might be helpful for you.
This is what you came all the way over here for? Impressed, I skimmed through the template. Kyra definitely takes her study seriously because she really goes through the guidelines. Thanks, these look great. She nods, but seems pleased.
Okay, let's get to work.
We started together for a few hours before Kyra has to leave. I got through most of my classes with her here to help quiz me, and I feel pretty confident about our sessions together. After I walk to the bus stop, I come home and straight for my bed. I need a nap after that intense session. Before long, I fall asleep. Nap. I got from my nap feeling refreshed. That really hit the spot. There's a lot of time before my eluding meeting this afternoon. I wonder if anyone's free. We're hanging out with show. Fuck Mayo. I feel my phone vibrate his pocket and show Foster got the screen. Hello?
Meet me at the garage. ASAP!
Huh? Why?
I have to show you something cool.
That's fine enough. Alright,
Make haste!
Here's something cool. From my bike and Jeff were wondering exactly his surprise could be. When I arrive at the garage, Sho waits impatiently for me by the entrance. He ushers me in without a word and then navigates the secluded part of the garage. A big blanket covers an outline of a car.
Here it is!
That's a pretty sweet beige blanket, man. Sho frowns and shakes his
No,
head.
no, it's what's underneath.
Let me be a smartass.
Yep.
No? Well, enough of the suspense already.
Roger.
Once we can grab, Show throws the blanket off. Besides him is a vintage 2007 Ford Mustang in fresh blue paint. Oh god, it's a Mustang. I've seen this old school car in photos. 2017. What year is it again in this? Where'd you
Get it? I built it.
Built
Yeah.
it?
I found the frame from an old mechanic shop and then thought I'd try to restore it. It was hard to find all the different pieces, and I've been working on it for a few years, but it's finally done!
Hugh grins
I
proudly.
thought you'd appreciate an American-manufactured car.
He's right about
I
that.
still can't believe these things need refueling every week. Talk about a non-sustainable source of energy.
Yeah, it's pretty insane when you it's pretty insane when you Yeah, it's pretty insane when you think how hard the oil companies were trying to roadblock the electric car.
I have to give big props to Tesla and their revolutionary Model Trio.
We both know I still can't imagine what people from 2007 would think if they'd seen we had self-driving cars with renewable energy that only needed a monthly charge.
But the best part's still coming up.
What is
The
it?
roar of an engine, of course! I've seen MeTube videos of it, but never had the pleasure of hearing one.
See, that's the only issue. If you go all electric, you'll never hear that nice rumble. My bike is the closest one I've come to hearing an authentic engine. Even that is an inadequate comparison. I'm pretty excited too. Joe pulls out the keys to the car, opens a driver's side door, then he slips in the ignition key.
Ready?
Slips to me. Yep. Do it. He turns the key. A deep rumbling escapes the cylinders. The engine fires up. Whoa! I point to the car. This I like. Show loss of
Me
pride.
too.
I'm just gonna assume it's like a Chevrolet. I'm more of a Chevy man myself. We hear a really strange noise followed by a painful screech of grinding metal. What was that? The engine makes dying noises and the car goes silent. Black smoke seeps out from underneath the hood.
No!
Show pops the hood and fiddles underneath there, muttering to himself.
Oh man, I knew it! Curse you, Dat Boy 69!
What's going on?
He was the guy on Kajiji who sold me this defective part.
He points to something with my minimal engine framework as all I can do is nod sympathy.
Knew I shouldn't have trusted him.
Sorry, man. Show shook his
Nah,
head.
it's okay. This is actually good.
Huh?
Well, I was starting to feel a little sad when I was finishing up the car. It's been so much fun building it that I wasn't quite ready to let it go and start something new. But now it doesn't have to end.
Until you replace that part. I guess spending that much time on project can get you pretty attached to it. I'm sure it will get working better than before. Show grins.
That's the plan.
He scratches the back of his
Sorry,
head.
I guess it wasn't much of a show. I probably should have tested it out first, but I was too excited.
No way, the ignition was worth
You got
it.
that right.
We both grin. Looks like you got some work to do, so I'm gonna head out. Let me know if it's ready for a test drive.
Of
that is.
course.
Excited to see the real finished project. I never had a chance to drive a muscle car. Or a manual. After we say our goodbye, Show gets back to work and I leave. It's almost time for my appointment with Eludian. I drive my bike downtown and park near the Eludian Enterprises. The building is impressive as the sunlight reflects off the tinted windows. Eludian sign is posted in the front entrance, a large enough to be seen from a distance, but isn't as gaudy as Warptex signage. Sometimes cheerfully greets me when I enter. I let her know my name, and it's not too long before I'm led to an engineer's office. He gestures for me to have a seat, which I accept. Thank you for agreeing to meet with me.
My pleasure. How may I be of assistance?
I have a question about the core overdrive technology seen at Ace Academy's match yesterday.
What questions?
Kick his ass. Asking a question to Tess. How's that technology
I'm
enabled?
sorry, but I'm not allowed to divulge company secrets.
My apology, the question was unclear. I meant to ask how Kira was able to enable overdrive mode during the
Yes, I understand. Unfortunately,
Even if Kira is able to give me that information, how come this man won't? Something strange is going on. It's a question I'm dying to know. How are you able to engineer the core's overdrive mode? That technology is not common knowledge.
I apologize, but I can't disclose company secrets.
Shit, I've seen that coming. They're so tight-lipped. Does that mean there's some shady business going on here? Not sure what's going on here. As far as I'm aware, that technology has not been made available, so have that addition suddenly built into a carrier's gear.
Again, I'm sorry, but that's not something I'm at liberty to discuss.
As this conversation is over, my frustration increases as I make my tongue loose. What can you discuss? So far, it's been the only thing you said. He
I
frowns.
don't appreciate that tone.
I don't appreciate you stringing me along like this. Why'd you agree to meet with me if you had no intention of talking
If
to
you
me?
ask me a question I am at liberty to answer, then I will gladly answer it for you.
The only questions I need are the questions I've asked.
I'm sorry, but it looks like I won't be able to help you.
I cross my arms. I'm not leaving here without answers.
Then I'm afraid I will have to call for security.
Sam him defiantly as he picks up the phone. In a matter of minutes, 2 burly guards show up in the office, and they grab a hold of me in arms and drag me out of the office. Let me go. I can't leave until I got some answers.
What is the meaning of this?
Tall man dressed in a smart suit blocks the hall.
Why are the guards trying to forcibly remove this young man from the premises?
We're just following orders, sir.
I am the order here.
The guards look at each other, then release me.
Thank you.
Man turns to
What is this all about?
Though he speaks softly, the clear of his story around him. I don't dare act pollutantly towards him, especially after he's given me a second chance to get my answers. Sorry, but I came here looking for the answer to a simple
What question?
His regards to the Overdrive Core from the Ace Academy match yesterday. He studies me.
You are a student here?
Yes, a pilot.
Come into my office. Perhaps I can help you.
Thank you. He dismisses the guards and leads me to a private office with a large window. I read the plaque on his desk, which is twice the size of my own. Donnie Ross, CEO. Glance sharply at him, but he doesn't seem to know, so why is the CEO getting involved with that kind of dispute? He asks me a seat, which I take. Maybe this is some sort of PR stunt. Although he seems helpful, I shouldn't let my guard down.
Now, explain to me how I can help.
Though going through my explanation about the match yesterday and mention of who I am, he seems intrigued to hearing my name.
You're the pilot of Eagle?
Yep.
Your gear caused quite a bit of intrigue in the R&D community with your unique core.
Then how exactly was Eludian able to possess that technology? He raised an eyebrow if implying the answer was obvious.
We partnered with Midori Energy to develop the core. Midori Energy supplied the schematics, and of course the Eludian team worked hard to build and refine it.
A blink. Midorian Energy, does that mean Midorian Energy Incorporated, which was Dad's
I'm
company?
surprised Dashu, being an energy drink company, was able to acquire the technology before it went to market.
Something weird's going here, but I don't think Eludian is involved maliciously. I guess Dashu has their sources. He smiles.
I don't doubt it.
The phone rings, interrupting our conversation.
I'll have to take this.
I nod and stand. Thank you very much for meeting with me. I appreciate your time.
You're an interesting pilot. Perhaps our paths will cross again.
He nods in dismissal and answers his phone while I leave the office. You should eavesdrop. My whirlwind as I leave the building and head back to my bike. Was Dad working the core for Midorian Energy? I always thought this was a project for the two of us. But if that's not the case, then maybe they had something to do with... Shake my head, trying to free myself from those thoughts. I can't jump to conclusions. I need to clear my head and calm down. Maybe some free time I could use distraction. Valerie. If I would want to hang out, I just said.
Hey there. I was just thinking about you.
I'm sure you were. I mean, how could you not? Oh, really?
Yep. I was just thinking how fun it would be to go dancing. But I need a partner. You in?
I'll see how that. I don't think I'd make a good dance partner.
So, it doesn't matter if you're good or not, as long as you have fun.
You sit on the stand there silent watch. I can do that.
Alright, but I bet I can get you dancing before the night's done.
Good luck. This going to be on campus?
You're funny. I'll text you the address. See you soon.
She hangs up, and a few seconds later, my phone buzzes with a text. I gotta try change to something more comfortable, which I can still move in, then drive to the address. Stock image again. Yay. XD! As I get close to see a line of people waiting up front as the bouncer checks everyone's ID. This is not what I expected. Valerie stands right up front and waves me over.
Finally, you're here. I almost thought you weren't coming.
Are we at a club?
Obviously. Where do you think people go dancing?
I thought you were talking about, like, a dance class. Valerie laughs.
Nope.
I guess the bouncer, I glance at the bouncer up ahead. He turns away a couple of underage girls. How do you expect
With
to get
my ID, of course.
She pulls out an idea which later retires 20. Where'd you get that? She smirks.
I have my ways.
You're a very interesting woman, Valerie. It's better than mild fake. Let me take a closer look. Let me see that. Snatch idea of Valerie's hand and bring close to my face. This is actually realistic. Valerie,
Pretty good, right?
you might be able to get away with it.
May I have it back? Thank you.
Are we gonna get in line? Valerie laughs.
Who stands in line?
She strides right up to the bouncer and flashes him an irresistible smile, then slips her ID into his hands. He grins appreciatively at her and waves her in, but stops me as I chest
He's
bump.
with me.
Valerie touches the bouncer's arm and then gives him a sultry
It would
look.
make me really happy if you let him in too.
He sighs and checks my ideas and waves me in. Valerie winks as we slip past the bouncer into the club. I squint as a dim bar as my heart pulses in time with the bass. This has a decent crowd for this time of night. Margaret towards the bar and order a drink and something age appropriate for Valerie. She accepts a drink with a amused glint in her eyes.
Come on, let's dance.
She grabs my hand and pulls me to the dance floor. I pull back. Hey, I don't dance, remember? She pouts.
Are you really gonna make me dance alone?
You knew what we're getting into, and yeah.
Too bad. You don't get a choice.
Damn it. She grabs my hand and pulls me to the dance floor. She swings her hips in time to the beat and dances rhythmic with the music. I sign defeat and begin tapping my toes. Once I feel more confident, I join Valerie and moving my hands.
I told you I'd get you to dance.
Shut up. You win. She smirks. You're curious I'm good now. I'm just gonna do what feels right. So yeah, by whichever way the music takes me, sometimes I don't respond quite the way I thought. The way my mood seemed a little jerky and uncoordinated. Valerie goes,
Are we having fun yet?
I nod. This wasn't so bad after all. After dancing together, I feel thirsty. You want to get another drink? You want anything? Valerie shakes her head. Okay.
I'll be
perfect.
here.
I turn the bar and give a water and chug it down one gulp. Dancing is hard work. I feel like I'm getting a workout. As I go find Valerie, some random guy corners her.
What's a pretty thing like you doing in a place like this?
That guy. Valerie forces a smile and steps away from me.
Sorry, but I have a boyfriend.
I'm just talking to you. That's not a crime, is it? How about I buy you a drink?
What a vulture. I step away for 1 minute. Stand behind the guy to say something. Valerie glances at me and smirks, and she refocuses on the guy.
Just one drink?
That's right. Just one drink.
Okay. Surprise me.
This guy heads the bar. Valerie darts towards me and leads me.
Come on, before he comes back.
Laugh as Valerie leads me to the end of the club. We sit on the table. We sit on a couple free stools and rest.
What a creep, right?
Yeah, nice strategy telling him you have a boyfriend. Too bad it didn't work. Valerie gives me a shame.
What do you mean, strategy?
Well, you don't have one, do you?
Of course I do.
She's joking, right? Valerie makes all kinds of jokes. Her face holds in her hand a teasing smile. Seriously, how come I'm only finding this out now?
You never asked before.
You have a boyfriend, then why did you invite me to clubbing instead of him? Valerie's teasing.
To make him jealous.
I frown. Valerie.
I'm just kidding. No need to look so serious. I did invite him, but he's out of town.
How convenient. She pouts.
Aw, that sounds like you don't believe me. I'm hurt.
She pulls her phone and shows me a text.
See for yourself.
First text from Valerie. He replied, I miss you too. Be safe. Have fun. Much fun. Winky face. Don't worry, it's not real fun. Sorry, you get back. Have a special treat for her. Valerie snatches phone in my hand.
The rest is a private conversation.
Telling the truth. Valerie grins.
Break's over, mister. Let's dance some more.
We dance, our feet grow tired, and I can't dance anymore. We walk out of the club. Valerie leans into me and eases her aching feet. Valerie pauses, slips her heels off, and pulls the comfortable shoes from her bag. She seems overly prepared for this. How often does she go out dancing? Not enough. When we arrive at my bike, Valerie and I climb on. After I drop Valerie at Ace, I head home. Although tonight wasn't what I expected, I ended up having a good time. It's nice to blow off some steam after what you went through, stress and shit. There I have home. Yuki is rummaging through the drawers and living room. She glances at me and grins.
Oh, good, you're here. Where are your rubber bands?
Huh?
Rubber bands. I need them.
Why? She just
Do you know
smiles.
where they are?
Yeah, the bottom drawer of the table beneath the mirror. Yuki searches through the drawer and pulls out
Thanks.
I watch her cure, she wanders in the kitchen. She ties her band around the nozzle sprayer out to the faucet. Afterwards, she grabs Uncle Kaito's phone, which is laying on the kitchen table. She wakes her shoulder and watches change the lock screen to a screenshot of his home screen. Then she puts the phone back down. I follow her back into the living room, where she takes a seat on the couch and flips through a magazine just as nothing happened. What's going on?
As soon as Kato comes out, I want you to block your number and call his phone.
Why?
Just do it. It'll be worth it.
I shrug and join on the couch. If you say so. We don't have to wait long before Kaito emerges from the back room. As I do, Yuki asks immediately to call his phone. Yuki watches closely.
Kato, are you going into the kitchen?
It's
Do you mind
Kato,
getting me a
damn
glass
it.
of water?
What are you getting wrong?
No problem.
Thank you.
As soon as Kaito walks to the kitchen door, Yuki and I bolt up to the couch and creep into the doorway to watch what unfolds. Kaito picks up an empty glass in one hand, phone on the other. He puts the glass down before he sneaks on the focus on the phone. He turns the faucet to the rubber band, forces the water spray out of the nozzle, and catches Kaito over his chest. He yelps in surprise and quickly shuts out the water, then tries desperately to try to swipe his phone. Aunt Yuki can't hold back laughter and falls into a fit of giggles by the door. Uncle Kaito looks increasingly worried as he can't get his phone to work.
Yuki, this isn't funny. I think you damaged my phone.
She's too busy laughing.
I need this for work. This is serious.
Finally, Yuki composes herself.
Relax, your phone is fine.
Clearly it's not. It's frozen.
No, it's not. Give it here.
She plucks the phone out of his hand, unlocks it, he furs a brown
I
computer.
just changed your wallpaper. Funny, right?
Damn, get fucked. I can't help but laugh at the expression on Kaito's face. It's really plus irritation plus confusion rolled into one. My laugh makes Yuki want to laugh, although she tries her best to keep a straight face in front of Kaito.
Oh, Kato, your face.
Kaito, whatever. She breaks down in laughter, soon Kaito cracks a smile. But
One day, Yuki, you are going to give me a heart attack.
Don't say things like that.
I slowly compose myself and Kaito glances at me.
You were in on this too? I thought you were on my side.
Sorry, but Yuki's the fun one. She smiles and gives me a hug.
All right, fun one. Since this was all your fault to begin with, you should be the one to clean up the kitchen.
Fair enough.
Yuki goes to grab some towels and Kaito and head into the living room. I should tell him about what I learned at Ludian. Kaito, I need to tell you something involves Dad. He smiles.
What is it?
Yesterday during my match, Akira's team, Akira's gear went to overdrive
The
mode.
same overdrive mode your core can do?
Yeah, I'm confused about Ludian this afternoon. They told me that Midori Energy was the one who supplied them with the technology. Uncle Kaito looks great.
That was your father's company.
Exactly.
Was this technology a research project he was working on for the company?
I don't know. He never mentioned anything to me about it. We were building Eagle. When I discovered Eagle, he had this ability. I assumed something Dad just created just for me, but now I'm not so sure. Kaito nods.
I'll have the PI investigate Midori Energy and see if there are any connections.
Breaking his phone, Yuki returns into the living room.
How about a little TV time with my two favorite boys?
I'm up for that.
Same here.
Sneaky home?
Not yet.
She is such a busy bee. She can join us when she comes back.
Okay. We throw a movie, and Uncle Kaito and Aunt Yuki add their own commentary to what's going on. Normally, it would be annoying, but I'm just happy to see that they're getting along so well again. Are they gonna get back together? Eventually, Nikki comes home, struggles between Kaito and Yuki on the couch for the first time in a while, feels a part of family again. It's just, it's not just Nikki and me anymore. Judging by Nikki's smiles, I think she feels the same way. We watch until late hours of the night. I say good nights and then head to bed. It's not long before I drift off to sleep. And then it's a new day, so we'll record an episode. I'm very interested to see because there's a lot more elements just than just a simple like school life with the PI and things. So I'm very interested to see what happens. There's something fishy definitely going on, and I'm excited to find out what happens. But as always, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed Ace Academy up to this point. I'll see you guys in the next episode.